Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you simple ways to work on certain speech sounds at home. Please remember that this does not replace structured speech therapy services. This is a way to bring those activities into the house so that your child can make progress quicker. The sound we're going to focus on today is S. So again, as I've said before, I like to draw that letter or the different letters that can make that sound on a piece of paper. So we're bringing literacy into our speech work. We're going to warm up the sound. We're going to talk about our teeth being tight, our tongue either being behind the top teeth or the bottom teeth, which hopefully you know depending on which way your child makes S. And again, that smile a little bit, not all the way tight where it gets distorted, but just practicing a nice airflow. If you see that tongue coming out, really talk about those teeth, not letting the tongue out. I'm sure your speech therapist has relayed different ways to talk about this with your child. We're going to warm up that sound maybe 10 times so that they're used to it. And then if they're ready to move on, you'll push it into a syllable. As I've said before, syllables can either be with the speech sound we're working on followed by a vowel, or we're going to be a vowel and then the speech sound at the end of the word in the final position. So your options here would be something like sa, 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 or it could be something like is, where the S is at the end. Again, you're going to think about doing that sound maybe 5 times, doing a couple different speech sound with or vowels into a syllable for practice. If your kid's ready for word level, you might have a word like sun or sea that you're going to practice, or it could be something like house, where it's at the end of a word. As I always say, hopefully you only have like 1 to 3 target words so it's not overwhelming, and you can bring this activity into any type of game or task that you can use to make speech fun for your kid. Lastly, we're going to work on those phrases or simple structured sentences if your child's at that level. That could be something like I see, that could be something like my house. So again, you're going to either focus on the phrase or the word in the sentence level. Just remember, it's supposed to be quick, no more than 5 minutes, fun, high energy, keep it positive, and lots of praise. And as I always say, if you notice your child making an error, which in this case would most likely be that tongue coming out between the teeth, or stopping that airflow and turning a word like sun into done, we have to really take a step back and remind them the focus of that air out, tongue behind our teeth, and you most likely would bump back to that isolation level for the day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks.